morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's reflection. It's a delight to have you with me again this morning. On Monday, we started talking about preparation, preparing. I said to us that this short in is about to end. In some places, it's ended, and we see the country beginning to open up. We see other countries opening up, and I said we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared because there are a few things that, if we are going to be successful in entering into this period, there are a few things that we need to understand. And I don't want us as children of God to enter in ignorant. I want us to enter in prepared. I want us to enter in educated. I want us to enter in informed. Remember that when we first started, all of us were in a state of panic because of the pandemic. We are all scared. But days have gone by, weeks have gone by. We are sort of adjusting to our new way of life. I was out yesterday again to take a walk, and I had to put on a mask. And I said to myself, this is going to be really interesting as we all go back to work or go back to church or go back to the various things that we do. So the mask is now going to be part of our dressing. That is really going to be interesting. Some of us with our, with our designer bags, designer shoes, designer whatever, and then you now have to put on a mask. And then maybe depending on what you do, where you work, you might have to put on gloves. Because I had my gloves on yesterday, I quickly ran into the grocery store to get one or two things. I had to put on gloves. And I began to think in my heart that this is the new reality. This is our new reality. So a lot of things are going to be changing. And I said to us yesterday that for us to be able to succeed in this new era that we are entering into, there are some things that we need to change. And at this point, I just want to welcome all of you. I see you as you are logging in. Please go ahead and share, invite people. Hold a watch party, because this is critical information, and don't keep it to yourself. Share. And the other thing I want you to understand is that you can go back anytime and watch on Facebook. All these are then uploaded. All the sessions are uploaded on Facebook, and you can watch later. You can encourage your friends. Some people have said to me, "Oh, we're at work, we can't log in," but encourage them. After work, during lunch break, let them log in to their Facebook and watch. It's also on YouTube. It's not on YouTube live, but usually within the hour, we upload on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, you will find all the sessions there. So encourage people, because really people need this information that is coming out. As I said, it wasn't something I really wanted to do this morning sessions, but somehow the Lord impressed it on my heart, and I obeyed. And I've been learning. I have been so richly blessed myself by the quality of the things that the Lord has been speaking, first to me and then to you, and then afterwards I go back and meditate, and I'm getting more and more from Him. So please go ahead and share. And as I said, it's going to be a totally new way of living. I said to us yesterday that we have to change so many things. And this morning, as I got ready, a scripture came to my mind, and it's Genesis 37. As I said again, we are entering into a new reality. Life is never going to be the same anymore. So if you turn to your Bibles to Genesis 37, verse 19. Genesis 37, verse 19. Talking about Joseph. You need to go back and read that entire story in Genesis 37 if you are not somebody who usually reads the Bible. Maybe you are not a Christian. But it's a story that will really help you. So just Google Genesis 37 and then just read the whole chapter. But I want to focus on chapter 19. Or verse 19. Genesis 37, verse 19. Then they said to one another, "Look, the dreamer cometh. They said to one another, look, the dreamer cometh. I want to say to everyone, we are entering into the age of the dreamer. We are entering, our new reality is bringing us into the age of the dreamer. You can say I'm excited. I am happy because I dream a lot. I'm not talking about sleeping and dreaming. Oh yes, I sleep and I dream. I'm actually talking about big dreams. I have big dreams inside of me. I'm having one brain wave after the other. People who are close to me know that already. We are entering into the era of the dreamer. Joseph was a dreamer. Joseph will close his eyes and God will give him dreams. Because he was such a little child, he did not understand that sometimes you keep your mouth, you zip your mouth, and keep your dreams to yourself. Because people will not understand. If you are a big dreamer, people will not understand you. They will label you, they will call you names, they will call you crazy, they will call you impatient, they will call you so many names. But we are entering into the era where the dreamers will rule the world. If you are a dreamer, your time is now. If you are not a dreamer, you better begin to dream. You must begin to dream. If you are going to conquer this new reality that we are entering into, you must be a dreamer. You must have your eyes wide open. When you go out, you must be able to see. And when you see, you must also be able to see the invisible or the non-apparent. You must be able to see what other people are not seeing. You must be able to see the layer below the surface. This is the era of the dreamer. Joseph's brothers saw him. He was their baby brother. But they did not understand the power of dreams, the power of vision. They said the dreamer comes. Let's get rid of him. You cannot get rid of a dreamer. You cannot get rid of a dreamer. Innovation, technology, science are the byproducts of dreamers. Huge business enterprises are the babies of dreamers. The world, the universe, all the galaxies in space are the babies, the byproduct of the greatest of dreamers. His name is Almighty God. Everything you see is a product of a dreamer. You and I are products of the greatest dreamer of all times. His name is Almighty God. As we enter into this new season, it's a season for dreamers. I want to encourage you. If you've been having dreams, if you've been having visions, if you have been imagining great things inside of you, this is the time to hunker in and begin to see how you can bring them to birth. Dreams are useless unless they are birthed. You have to birth the dreams that are coming in of you right now. How do you handle a world where we have suddenly swung from being able to hug anyone, shake anyone, go about with our, without any without any fear of getting something from the air, to a world where now you cannot touch, you cannot hug, you cannot shake, you have to cover your mouth, you have to cover your nose, you have to wash your hands, you have to use hand sanitizers. Remember, there was a time you could just go to the grocery store. I've seen people pick a fruit off the what do you call it, off the rack and bite into it. Those are things you cannot do anymore because you don't know the person who touched it last. Even in those days, you really shouldn't be doing it. But now more than ever, these are things you cannot afford to do. So when I talk about the dreamers are the people who now step in to make the new world we are in functional. Because right now we are entering into a reality that we do not know how we are going to navigate. Those who are going to come out on top are the people who will make it possible for us to navigate this new reality. The people who are going to think about what do we do about nursing homes. The highest incidence of death that we have had have occurred in nursing homes. It means that that entire industry has to be totally reinvented. That dreamer who will come up with how we now handle nursing homes to prevent this level of devastation that we have experienced from reoccurring. Those are the ones for whom this new reality is going to yield some green, some dollars, or whatever currency you spend in the world, in the country you are. That person who is going to make it possible for us to still be able to show our face, our eyes, our nose, because those are things that identify us without putting on a mask that makes us look like an alien. What are the things that we need to re-engineer that will make it possible for us to step out and still look a little like the human beings we used to know? The dreamers. Because of time, I want to just quickly go to another verse. And I'm going to have to talk more about this tomorrow. I just want to stir you up. I'm trying to stir you up. I'm trying to make you begin to think about what you can do. Don't just wait for them to call you back to work. Don't just wait for us to open up so that you can go and open back up your little store. There are things that you can do that will put you a notch above other people. Joseph's brother said, the dreamer cometh. By the time we hit Genesis 41 verse 46, the Bible says to us, Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. The dreamer stood before Pharaoh, the most powerful king in the world at that time. At 30 years old, the dreamer stood before Pharaoh, the king. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh and went throughout all the land of Egypt. He went from the presence of Pharaoh, went throughout all the land of Egypt. We have a greater world at our feet today. It's a global world. The way the pandemic has ravaged the whole world is the way that you, by what God will put in you, will straddle the whole world. Welcome to the age of globalization. You don't want to miss tomorrow. You don't want to miss Friday. Why is God opening up this big arena for us as his children to play in? Because the king is coming soon. Jesus is coming soon. And the church of God is going to go out in glory. We are again, you have to be the dreamer who births great things, who straddles the world's economy, who straddles the world's social system, who straddles the world's justice system, who straddles the world's media, who straddles the... Things are going to change. And you are that dreamer. You have been born for such a time as this. Join me again tomorrow. Join me on Friday. Facebook, live every day, 9 a.m. US Eastern Time. Invite your friends. Hold a watch party. Believe me, if you join me, I will take you to great heights because I'm riding on the wings of the Almighty God. Good morning, everyone. It's Funmi Obilana. Reflections. God bless you real good. I'm speaking to you now as a prophet. The Lord carry you on the wings of an eagle. Be blessed and stand above every principality and every power as you sit in heavenly places in Christ Jesus. God bless you. Funmi Obilana Reflections. Good morning.